town of Millbrook, Oregon. It wasn't the kind of place where people locked their doors at night. The population just shy of 3,000. Everyone knew everyone, or at least they thought they did. So when Claire Hensley, a 32-year-old nurse at Millbrook Regional Hospital, didn't show up for a Friday night shift, the whole town felt it like a personal loss. Claire was known for her kindness. She brought homemade muffins for her patients, volunteered at the local animal shelter, and called her elderly neighbors just to check in. She lived alone in a small cottage on Pine Hollow Road. Her friends often teased her for old-fashioned routines. Tea before bed, the same morning jog route, always home before dark. So when her car was found abandoned at the edge of Willow Creek, doors locked, keys missing, and her nurse's badge lying in the dirt, panic swept through Millbrook. The sheriff's department quickly launched a search. Dozens of volunteers combed through the woods, calling her name. Helicopters circled overhead. Nothing. It was as if she had vanished into thin air. At first, investigators believed it was a random abduction. The area was isolated, near the highway, an ideal spot for someone passing through. But as they dug deeper, that theory began to crumble. Detective Marla Jennings, a 20-year veteran of the force, noticed something odd. Claire's house was impeccably clean, almost staged. Her phone was missing, but her laptop was still open on the kitchen table. When the forensic team recovered deleted files, they found hundreds of messages exchanged with a man named Luke. There was no Luke in Millbrook. The text started friendly, then grew intimate. Claire had been seeing him secretly for nearly 6 months. He wasn't from town, she told her closest friend, Hannah Reed, but she never revealed more than that. Investigators traced messages to an encrypted app with help from state cybercrime units. They discovered Luke wasn't who he claimed to be. The IP address led back to Dr. Aaron Keller, the chief surgeon at Millbrook Regional, Claire's boss. Aaron was a respected figure, married, father of 2, a pillar of community. When confronted, he denied everything, insisting someone must have spoofed his account. But phone records showed late-night calls between his burner phone and Claire's number. Then came the real shock. A security camera from a gas station near Willow Creek showed Aaron's black SUV driving toward the area at 10:43 p.m. The same night Claire disappeared. Under pressure, Aaron's wife admitted that he had been acting strangely for months, disappearing late at night, taking calls outside. She thought he was having an affair, but didn't know with whom. Detectives searched his vehicle and found a single gold earring under the passenger seat. Claire's sister identified it as part of a set Claire wore to a hospital fundraiser 2 weeks earlier. When Aaron was arrested, the town split in disbelief. Some refused to believe their trusted doctor could do such a thing. Others felt betrayed that someone so admired had harbored such darkness. During interrogation, Aaron broke down. He confessed that he and Claire had been romantically involved. When she ended the affair, threatening to tell his wife if he didn't stop contacting her, he panicked. He said they met at Willow Creek to talk things through. But the argument escalated. In his words, she slipped and hit her head. He claimed it was an accident, but the forensic evidence suggested otherwise. Bruises on her arms, blunt force trauma inconsistent with fall. Aaron finally led investigators to her body, buried beneath a grove of cedar trees, less than a mile from where her car was found. The town of Millbrook never recovered. The hospital closed for months. Vigils were held for Claire, her cottage covered in flowers and candles. Her name became a symbol, a reminder that evil doesn't always come from strangers. Sometimes it wears a trusted face. Detective Jennings later said it best in her report. We feared a monster had come from outside our community. What we found instead was that he'd been among us all along. And as the sun set over Pine Hollow Road, the town that once prided itself on knowing everyone was left to confront the chilling truth. No one ever truly knows what lies behind familiar